Welcome back to another episode of We Are Standing in the middle of a training field, and wait a minute, can we? No, we cannot interact with the Scottstone. Anything else though too? Anyway, and we are going to continue our little story, talking to the corporal and going to Liannon.
There you are. Ready?
Yeah, let's head out.
Good. Then let's go get the others. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Oh, I can claim rewards. How do we do that? Select one item. Which one am I supposed to get? That's the thing. I can close. Yeah, I can close it, and I can look back on what kind of item I would need. So a magical stuff would be great. Flamber, dexterity, strength, dexterity, strength, dexterity. Nice. So we get an item that is absolutely useless. Maybe this one, 471, composite bow. Dexterity 6. Let's go for this guy. Dexterity 7, so he would be able to do that. Yeah, and he would also benefit a lot from it. Let's go for the bow. And bam. Nice. What's this one? Attacks per second, da-da-da-da. Yeah, 11% crit chance, much better. Damage also much better. Let's hope they don't mess this up too much. Alright, so let's continue. Good, then let's go get the others, da-da-da-da. Oh, Anselm is also in our squad now. And Zentensa as well. Does he have the leadership skill too, or still? Like, Anselm was not even introduced to us, except for this little side mission. Boy, world map. Use to travel from region to region. You can transition to the world map at almost any time in the game, as long as you don't control a currently active RTS base. When you leave a map, your current quest progress is saved and can be continued upon your return. That's kind of nice. But what do they mean by active RTS base? So if you are kind of in combat and have to manage it and have to win the region, you have to continue doing so, I believe, until the whole thing is done for that region. So let's see, world map. The world map is used to travel from region to region. You can transition to world map almost any time. We got this one. Simply open it by clicking the globe button at the top right corner of the screen. When you leave a map, your current progress is saved and so on. Before heading out on a mission, this is where you can select which companions to take with you and which faction to support you on the battlefield. Some missions can only be played with a certain faction. Bring along different companions or factions may slightly impact the narrative, so choose wisely. Slightly impact. Whoa, it looks amazing. We can also zoom. We can zoom in, but not so much. I have to say that this right here. Okay. Good. It would be nice to have some way of orienting yourself. Right now, it's just a huge ass area. It's like a mini map would be really nice. Because, to be honest, this little patch looks like any other little patch in here. So we are surrounded by waters. There is a desert in the south with a lake and everything. Some cities probably can be unlocked. Some desert in the center. But it's not supposed to be that detailed. It's just a rough description, like that one here, for example. Roughly the same. So Grey Keep's over here, Liannon is over there. Wow. I'm kind of impressed that it's close by almost. Because in Spellforce 1, this one was an island, really. And everything else was also surrounded by water. So it's not that much of land that got destroyed here. It's really tightly packed. Okay, we got prologue. Nice. We continue on this area as well. That's cool. Alrighty. And how do we select the... I think we have to click on the region first. So this is Liannon. Wide swaths of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Liannon, a small village in the meadowland of Leonida, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the Bloodburn. It is your mission to ascertain the rumors' veracity and act accordingly. Main quest, the source of the disease. Oh! That's interesting. Does it... okay, this is just travel. No, City of Northander evokes as much as... Great. That's this. It's your job to end his scheme one way or another. Rebel planning to overthrow a crown. Okay. So you are shown some missions that you can do there. That's kind of nice. So let's travel there. And we can select... who will take part in the crew. I think I can take everyone in there, right? Select your heroes. I can select them, but can I... Yeah, I can click on them. So, Sentenza has the leadership skill. We also have the leadership skill. So, my idea is for him to get an awful lot of points, if I can use him. This guy will probably be my tank, so he's gonna be discipline. This dude's gonna be my archer, and I'm gonna be the necromancer dude. So let's hope that we can use him for later purposes, because that is just amazing, this aura stuff. Alright, which one do we go for? Repair target building by applying a heal over time effect. Temporarily applies a status effect to target building. Workers assigned to this building will gather resources faster. Duration 120. It's basically a permanent thing, and it doesn't even cost me that much. Let's take this one. That will make things so much better. So if you have multiple leadership characters in here, you can basically boost resources and the whole RTS thing a lot. How does it... It goes with willpower. Alright. But I don't know which attribute I'm gonna give this dude. This guy has 2 ability points. Yeah. I'm gonna go for intelligence and willpower depending on that. Oh, willpower summons the undead. That's quite interesting. Yeah, and it's flat focus points. That one cannot be leveled up, but this guy needs to be leveled up. 2 additional points. Which ones do I go for? I'm not gonna give him black magic. I mean, that would be a bit iffy. He also doesn't have that high of a regeneration. I would just give him the tasks of blocking things when using shields. Well, I don't know how high that is, but okay. Deal damage to target enemies plus da-da-da-da. 8 focus points. Great. The cooldown is kind of the same, and in the end you are just... yeah. Don't use too many offensive skills, just keep some of them. Taunt. Taunt is actually quite nice. Taunt all enemies in a small area around you. But for how long? Effect duration 7 seconds. Also 7 seconds. This one purges them, and this one just taunts all enemies. Casting time 2 seconds though. But it is willpower. Am I gonna give him willpower, or just want to give him constitution? This one doesn't scale with anything. That's quite interesting. Forced to attack caster. Yeah. I'm gonna give him a perk to increase his block chance. I just don't... Okay, let's see. His block chance is at 14%. If I give him the perk, then what happens? Also, can I save? I don't know if that worked or not. And the block chance is still at 14%. Maybe I need to... Nah, the perks are always active. Sword and board. Increase the block chance when using shields. He is using a shield. The block chance is 12%. Yeah, it is 12%, so it tells me that it should be there. maybe the characters need to be on the field in order for the perks to be active. And as long as they're not on the field, this thing is not getting calculated in. Let's see. So this number is supposed to go up a little bit. What else we got though? I'm gonna give him... What if I just keep the ability points and only spend them once I can level up an ability? So I am focused to certain ones and I'm not spreading out the ability points too much. Let's just keep that in mind. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Also, making him heal. It's also like a black Templar or something like that. That's actually quite nice. Constitution, physical resistance, da-da-da-da. Yeah, he's supposed to not die. That's the idea. But how do we increase health regeneration? Whoa. That's a lot. 50 bonus. Yeah, health regeneration is always at 1. No matter what. Very interesting. So let's keep it as high as possible so he can sustain an awful lot of damage. Alright. The ability points will still be kept. I'm gonna take... yeah, this dude is locked because it's the main character.
Take him down.
Travel. When you leave a map, your current quest progress is saved and can be continued upon... Yeah, okay, good. This bit of info is already given.
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Liannon, a small village in the meadowlands of Lianidar, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the Bloodburn. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity and act accordingly.
All I'm saying is that I just don't understand why people always act that way. I mean,
Quiet. We're here.
This is Liannon? Huh, looks pretty serene.
Still.
What about our troops? Should we wait for them to catch up?
No. Our first task is to assess the situation anyway. How bad is it and how many are infected? Once we have a clearer picture, we'll act accordingly.
Meaning?
We'll see. Yes.
Yes. Righty. Also, let's just save the whole thing. Where's my... There we go. Bam. Once we start an area, we just use the global save game thingy. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So I need to go all the way to the east. And to Liannon. It's really, really far away. Oh, we got enemies. And somehow he got some... Oh. I'm gonna do the whirlwind again. And this dude gets a void hour. Actually. Bam! Much better. Damn it, how are you supposed to see enemies if only these dudes are getting highlighted? Okay, I'm the one who regenerates the fastest, so let's do that. Alright, who is it that needs Anselm? Okay. That image thingy just disappeared. Am I gonna go for the strength or reduce the item cost for everything you buy? What if you have multiple bartering skills? Do they overlap? Do they get better? That would be cool. Constitution? Constitution? Willpower? Also constitution. And a little bit more willpower. Okay. It would be nice of him to not die, so if he has an awful lot of constitution, then his defenses will be higher, everything else will be higher, and then he can be a constant beacon for buffs all the time. That's what I want him to be. Or I can just, well, I can't really share the leadership skills. And you're also kind of forced to go down that tree really, really far. Like, either this way, zigzag, zigzag, to get down here. So you could just go down here like this. Straight to the first aura skill. Or you could take the way over here, then to this aura skill. Or you can kind of like go this way, and this way, and this way. To the last aura skill. So you don't have multiple auras. And you end up with one aura skill for every character. And maybe 2 active skills or whatever. That would kind of make sense. Wait, do we have anything down here? Nope. Okay. Oh, goblins. They are pretty weak, have no defenses, no anything. The Pesterer, another goblin, another one, and this one. Ooh, the Pyromaniac is much stronger. Let's take this dude out. Also this maybe. And I need to use this skill here. Oh. I need a way to trigger this skill quicker, and I don't know how to set this one up here. So that I can... Ooh, we got loot.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's take all of it. Wait a minute. Is it only the main character that can take things?
Yes.
Not quite, nope.
As you command.
What's
Now
that?
would you look at that?
The tree must have hit the man while he was on all fours, looking for something. Whoa. Huge damage happened.
Onwards.
Okay, let's forget about them real quick. What do we have in here? Little goblin
Let's
camp.
see.
Ooh, okay. Some robes, some other stuff, but no one is able to use it fully. Have more. I think I'm gonna go in a kind of zigzaggy pattern around it. An old shack, most likely hunter cabin. There's a rotten smell coming from the inside.
Now would you look at that?
Right away.
All right.
Oh yeah. Let's make the squad go at the same speed so we don't end up with a faster dude.
Take him down.
Oh. This one? Who is this even? An apostate. This dude gets arrowed to the face, and we're gonna get a little bit of extra.
Let's go.
Oh, and bam.
They will fall.
Really need to be careful with the health. I need at least one healer in here. 2 will that be? I think Anselm needs to be a good healer. But I only have her. Damn it. Let's just keep his points for now.
Interesting.
So, let's loot stuff. Hey, we got a little bit of food. And yeah, some other stuff to heal.
Stay alert.
Yeah, I think what you can do is... can you do that? No. If the game is slowing down, you cannot click on any abilities and then cast them in the meantime. So you cannot prepare like that. I think this game kind of forces you to play with a different control scheme. Or it tries to bring you We're playing with a different control scheme at least. Can I... This is attack, follow, aggressive defense mode. What's this? Switch selected units between aggressive and defense mode. While in defense mode, units will not move from their position, but will still attack an enemy within range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's go.
We got some wolves out here. So let's bash this dude.
You'll regret this.
And 2 more damage. I'm just looking for every bit of movement here. We got some new wolf info. What is this thingy here? Movement speed, cast speed, and attack speed is decreased.
Now would you look at that?
Would you look at that? What do we got here? More loot. Nice battle axe. Sweet. And even more stuff. Nice. Let's see. Maybe we can give some of them good items. We can't use anything, so let's just try to give our tanks slightly better equipment. I mean, the armor's already good enough. I gave him a helmet before. He kind of lost it. That's just great. Absolutely great. Okay, his DPS is still decent, but I need to give him another melee weapon. Yeah, looks like that one is better. Slightly. Only slightly. And it has a nice critical chance too. Do I have another shield? Yeah, this one. 20%. Attack speed and cast speed reduced by 20%. But it's for both of them. So in this case, I can just give him the best shield that I have. Yeah, this dude will be the... Oh, that doesn't look good. That is much more fitting. And of course I need to give him a slightly better weapon. Like 6.52, that seems to be it. Right. So, I don't have any helmets for this guy. Yeah, except for some hoods, but they don't count. I mean, it's just visual, mostly. This dude is limited in his equipment. So this basically is a safeguard for you to not mess things up. Then of course we have Bertrand. He's a little bit further away. Oh, wait a minute. Did I give him a good... Yeah, I did give him a good bow. So we should be okay. Yeah. HP goes up slightly. Side gets reduced. Yeah, I don't want to reduce his side. What I want to do is give this shield to the tank here. 430? 320 something. Let's give it to him so he has slightly higher base health. Okay. I want those tanks to survive for a little bit longer than usual. What do we have here? Oh,
Interesting.
more loot in the middle of nowhere. Leather armor. Sweet. Attack speed is reduced by 30%. Okay, so you do have higher kind of defense armor that reduces your offensive capabilities. Attack speed goes down. So what you want is to give those negative attack speed equipment to someone that casts. Because there was nothing said about casting speed getting reduced. So that you can have the best of all the worlds, mostly. So, what do we have here? Purity of Light and Essay. As you take a closer look at the hanged man, you notice tattoos on both their forearms and their knuckles. Pillages.
As you command.
I got an interesting kind of armor. There we go. 25, 25, 25, and 10. So this is slightly better than the medium wolf guard armor. This guy cannot wear the thing. This guy would could benefit from it. Attack speed and cast speed reduced. Cast speed is reduced, so nah. Too bad, too bad, too bad. Like, you can use it on someone who has high constitution, so that they are kind of just tanking the attacks away. They don't need to attack, they just need to be there. That's the main idea, basically. Who is this?
Who are you?
Ragged man.
Ragged cloth, blistered feet. They look like refugees.
Huh. All that time stationed in Greykeep almost made me forget how many of them are still out there. Damn that bloody war.
Onwards.
Refugees. Looking for refuge, but why aren't they just trying to live on a farm or something? I mean, look at that. They could turn this whole area into farmland.
A stranger. Best talk to Mother Calia if you need something. You're from the army. Are you here to take care of those elves?
What's so problematic about the elves?
Yes? I think it's best if you talk to Mother Calia.
Mother Calia, Mother Calia. They're all ragged, and Mother Calia might be
Understood.
close to this camp. Looks like it. There's a little campsite down here. Also, damn you, camera rotation, damn you, oh.
Yes. Make up your mind.
Doop, doop. Oh, come on, did I? Yes, there are some zombies. Ah, Necromancer is amazing. Makes things so much easier. Tanking away some damage with the zombies keeps anyone else alive. Really cool. What do we got here? Padded black robe. Focus regeneration goes up. That means that we have 0.1. Focus regeneration, padded black robe. Is it this one? No. There we go. 0.15, so this is slightly better, but it just does not feature the same amount of defense, but it is better when it comes to offense. And also the bleed out time. Oh, bleed out time. Need to make sure not to die here, but having slightly higher regeneration is cool. But in this case, it would just change from 0.75, yeah, to 0.79. It's not that big of a difference, really. You have to look at it in terms of relation, right? How many points do you have, and how many points do you end up with after the item change?
Yes.
And if it's just a little bit of change, then it
Will do.
basically is not enough reason to use this item.
Right away.
Just because some numbers are higher doesn't really make anything better.
Huh?
It's about the whole comparison situation. So, except if you're going for, let's say, the Mage Wars. Where was I? If you're going for something like a specific, singular-oriented build. Okay, how do the Mage Wars work? Documents and blueprints. Iron Mask, Mage Wars. While there is much debate on the tensions and conflicts that contributed to the Mage Wars, scholars generally agree the war's origin can be traced to the failed attempt on the life of rebel mage Isamo Tahar in the depths of the abandoned fortress of House Vestal. Generals and Tensa Noria tried to nip the burgeoning mage rebellion in the bud. In the end, the general failed, and soon after the conflict started in earnest. Rumors circulated that while the general failed to kill Tahar, he rescued none other than Tahar's child. It is said that the child betrayed Tahar, and for this came under the protection of General Noria. The most outlandish of rumors even claimed that the general trained Tahar's child himself and induced them into the royal army. Rumors aside, the rebellion grew into an 8-year-long bloody war. Houses Utran, Leonda, Wulfgar and Halid remained loyal to the crown. Only House Iskander, second most powerful house in Northander, allied with Tahar and the rebel mages. Our Lord Iskander, leader of the Great House, dared to attempt to usurp the crown for even greater power. House Iskander's gamble did not pay off. As the war dragged on, it became clear that the rebel mages were slowly losing Isamo Tahar. Realizing this, began a search for the 5 tombs, ancient relics that were said to grant its owner immense magical power. Tahar succeeded in finding 3 of the 5 tombs. With the relics in hand, he launched a final desperate assault against Greyfell. It is said the crown received an anonymous warning about the surprise attack on the capital, and that this warning saved the city from utter destruction. Even with the warning, the battle still claimed many lives. Tahar, with his enhanced magical abilities, summoned a dragon to destroy Greyfell. Fire and death fell upon the capital. The dragon was finally slain by none other than the queen, armed with the famed Hibernian spear, though the battle was devastating on both sides. By the time the clash of swords and cries of the dying grew silent, Isamo Tahar lay dead. Without their leader, the Mage Rebellion was finished. The war at last was over, at least for now. Very, very interesting read. Very, very interesting read. It's like a, kind of a starting point to the whole situation. Okay, this must be her, right?
Now would you look at that? A respectable soldier, right in our humble encampment. How can I help?
Who are you people? We didn't expect to find someone that far out in the wild.
Who we are? Well, we like to call ourselves the Travelers, though most would probably refer to us as refugees. Orphans of the war, if you're feeling poetic. Tramps, if you aren't.
Interesting. So they're basically hunters and gatherer folk, really. So you're the leader?
So, you're the leader?
Well, I'm definitely the one with the most winters on my back, and I guess that made people trust me. For better or worse.
Where are you people from?
Where are you from, then? I take it your city got destroyed in the war.
City? Town's more like it. Mistvale, it was called. We aren't all from there, though. Just me and that red-headed girl over there, Elaine. But yes, it got destroyed. I still feel like all this is just a bad dream sometimes. I spent my entire life there, and now it's gone. Burnt to the ground by Isamo Tahar's defilers. But to answer your question, most of these folks I met on the road, and we just stuck together. It's easier to survive in numbers.
Why don't you settle down again?
I see. But why stay on the road? Why not try your luck in, I don't know, Everlight perhaps? Greyfell?
Did you really just ask that? Of course we'd rather be behind thick walls with a roof over our heads. But what do you think the odds are of the guards letting a group of ragged vagrants through their precious gates? I learned it the hard way. You see, this is why we came to Liannon, a village, and we only heard the best about it from a traveler. And now, it got taken by a bloody plague. If fate exists, it has a damn bad sense of humor.
Interesting. Let's go then.
Good luck to you people. We need...
Wait, I don't know how to say this, but something happened and we don't really know what to do. Could you spare a moment and help us?
The Bloodburn probably started.
What is it?
It's actually quite simple. We were betrayed by one of our own, a young fellow named Gilbert. He was responsible for giving out food to everyone in the camp. Long story short, he stole from us. When our provisions were running low, we decided that we needed to cut the rations. But Gilbert didn't accept it, so he just took half of our provisions and ran off.
That's a bit extreme for a little bit of a provision cut. Let's see what we can
I'll
do.
see what I can do. Do you think he's still in the area?
Probably.
I'm sure of it. It only just happened last night. And with them elven folk around, he wouldn't dare to go far. Thank you, soldiers. It's good to know that the Crown still cares about us.
Nah, not that much the crown.
She does.
Oh, she. Okay, so it's all about the queen. It's also very interesting that all of those dragons are always killed with a spear and usually not with swords anymore. A spear is a much more, well, imposing weapon.
Huh?
I'm looking for the redhead that's supposed to be somewhere. She said something about a redhead, but where is she? Maybe she's in another camp or so? Who knows? What's this?
Now would you look at that?
A banner bearing your father's crest. Seems like rogue mages used this ruin as a hideout during the rebellion.
Don't hurt us, please.
Oi. I don't intend to. Can you get down there? Nah. What's this? A pumpkin. Somebody must have lost it. Okay. What do we got here? A trout. The sun has made it inedible. Okay, we have a trout and a pumpkin. And it got lost somehow. Kind of like a trail of someone who tried to leave the area. Or it was put here in place by someone. And it will actually start having really negative side effects. So where's the redhead they were talking about? She said something about a redhead.
Understood.
Where? Am I just blind? Come on. There is no other woman in here. We heard. Okay, there's also a lake that basically cuts off everything. The way north is over here. Find the thief. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. Okay, so the actual way forward is over there. The thief, on the other hand, is the one who, stole the food. And this is how you are getting directed towards that. Okay, let's get the thief first. Then we are going west again. Also, there was kind of a strange ability on them. I don't know which one was it. Something special ability. I don't know who had that. Oh, there's a helmet. Wait, immunity versus critical hits. Ooh. Who is gonna use that one? It's probably this guy. Sight range goes very, very low. Yeah, that dude is not gonna get killed at all. What else we got? We got some amulets, some other stuff. Great. Damn it. I thought there was a strange ability that I could use as well. So, another pumpkin, probably lost. Yeah, more food. Whoever it belongs to, he must be either clumsy or have been in a hurry. Probably the hurry.
Onwards.
And, oh, what is this? The trail goes on. Obviously. And it goes on forward. And further. Ah, there we have it. There's some bread. Trail goes on. And here he is. 2 of them. Wine, vegetables, wheat, all perfectly edible. The rest, not so much.
All right.
Who is this? A sick man.
Got it.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Are you Gilbert?
What?
Well, we were sent here by Mother Calia from the refugee camp in the south. I'm searching for a certain Gilbert who stole rations and left them to starve in the wilderness.
I don't know any Gilbert. Now, please.
Hi, Gilby. Who are those men?
Perfect.
Do
Absolutely
they have
perfect.
any news of Mary? She should be back from the marketplace by now.
Dad, not now.
Kill me.
Blazes. I knew this wouldn't end well. I'm Gilbert, and I stole the provisions. Just didn't think they'd send a sellsword after me.
Let's see if we can solve the situation.
Now, please, if you're here to kill us, just get it over with, will you? Me and my old man have suffered enough already.
Nah, we're not here to kill anyone. I mean, you're probably gonna die anyway, but let's just try to not eat too much of the provisions.
Why did you do it? Steal the provisions?
Dude, are you mental?
So she didn't tell you. Figures. Well, then I will. Mother Calia, the wise old woman, after the provisions ran low, she cut the rations.
That's a perfectly normal thing to do.
We know that much already.
Also that her plan was to cut the rations for my father entirely? Because he was dying already and it would be mercy?
Let's not call it mercy, but in the end, it would... like, you want the people to survive in a healthy state. Well, yeah, giving someone food who would not be useful in the future anymore is, in this case, well, it is understandable. It makes sense if you only have a limited supply of food available to you. So that's kind of a doctor's thing that you usually do. Like, there's a free tier decision, or like free outcomes that doctors can decide upon. It's kind of like a military thing. So let's say you are a doctor and you have to treat people. So you have to split the patients into three groups. Group number 1, you don't need to treat them, everything is fine ish, right? Group number 2, you have to treat them because they are severely wounded, but you can save them. And group number 3 is the ones that are beyond saving, basically, and this is group number 3. And the only thing you can do is maybe give them painkillers or nothing at all or whatever, and you just have to, well, suck it up in this case.
I tried to tell her that it wasn't too late for him, but she wouldn't listen. So in the end, I had no choice. I took Dad, packed all the food I could carry, and left. I honestly hope they all rot in the claws of Nor for turning their back on us.
And this dude is now a little bit too emotional about it, but yeah. Also, perfectly normal outcome about it. Everyone tries to save them and the ones closest to them. In this case, it's him and his family father. But, yeah. Heightened emotions usually cloud people's judgment. What's wrong with your father anyway?
What's wrong with your father anyway?
I'm no apothecary, so I couldn't tell you. He's been getting worse for the last few months, but it started getting really bad around 2 weeks ago. Could you believe that he was once the strongest man in the village?
Interesting. Loss of strength.
Now look at him. He doesn't even recognize me half of the time. I won't lie. It's hard for the two of us.
Are you sure it's a normal disease? Huh. And he mentioned some marriage.
Your father mentioned a Mary. Is it more than just the two of you?
What? Oh, no. Mary was the name of my mother. She died 2 years ago when our village was overrun. Dad has been, well, seeing her for the past couple of days, and I just don't have the heart to remind him that she's dead.
Okay. That's an interesting one. So yeah, we have to consider. But they also said something about the Bloodburn starting with some kind of visions and some kind of voices, whatever. That's interesting. We'll split. Keep the provisions. Just give me the rations and we're good. Okay. Let's say we'll split. Come on.
We'll split. Give me one half of the provisions, and you can keep the rest. I'll tell Mother Calia you lost the rest of it in the river.
But... Aye, of course. I should be grateful. Here, this...
Forget about it. You'll hand over all of these sacks right now, and we'll take them back to the refugees.
But...
Tahar, don't test my patience. His father is sick, all right. But he would have left those people out in the wilderness to starve to death. He doesn't deserve any mercy.
But if you don't give mercy to anyone, then how are you gonna get any mercy yourself, right? I mean, it's basically an eye for an eye kind of situation. And people treat people in the way they are treated. Not as in that they understand it in a way, right? So you were merciful to them, so they are always merciful to you as a response situation. It's not like that. But in this case, you just feel the way they behave towards you. And this, these kind of actions are getting copied by your own brain, basically. So, this, I mean, it makes sense that he has this harsh reaction because he is a rule-abiding person. But no, you do not make the world a better place if you always try to penalize anyone.
Well, and your death on him. But I guess there's nothing I can do. Here's the rations. Take them. Tell that bloody old wench she'll burn in the fires of Bogagor for this. Dad? We need to go now. I'll carry you, so just hang in there, will you? You need to.
Go. Yes. Yes, we will.
Was that really necessary?
You can't legitimize a crime like that, regardless of the reasons. And when did I ask for your opinion?
I'm sorry, sir.
No need.
Very interesting. Very interesting. That's the thing. In the end, right? It is a rule of force that you're building. Wine, vegetables, wheat, all perfectly edible. We are not picking this up, are we?
Acknowledged.
Like, in order to keep, well, the ruling party in action, really. Ooh, more wolves.
Whatever's
necessary. Okay. Too many.
Easy.
We're good. Anyway, you basically always have to be after your own citizens in order to keep the situation afloat. And this is not what you want. You want the people to govern themselves mostly, so you have it easier on yourself. It's like, not only is it better for the people, it's also better for the system in general. Because otherwise you always have to have a certain amount of police forces in the area that look after the people, and you end up with an extreme police state if it goes on and on. So there's something to keep in mind. Not only is it the nicer option, it's also the simpler solution. Alright, what are we gonna level up now? I want to level this up, and this is level 7, so I have to level up 4 additional times. What about this one? It's a follow-up skill for that. I would just like to have kind of a passive that I can use. So, okay, this one needs number 7. This one needs party level 5. What skill could I use? Gain 3 additional focus points. Yeah, I would rather have willpower or something. No, intelligence. Yeah, intelligence is better when it comes to regeneration. So let's take more intelligence so that we can spam all of the spells. And okay, would I need another caster to heal people, or... I think I should go for the willpower thing myself. Looks like it. Yeah, looks like it. Sacrifice sickening thing. That applies weakening to all enemies entering or caught within. A sickening dog. That would increase the speed at which I can defeat the enemies, though. But I don't want to spend too many focus points all the time. I can just use one skill and that's it. And 10 seconds is 8. So I need more regeneration in order to facilitate continuous casting. Oh wait, I also have some other characters that need level ups. And this dude, dexterity based weapons, yeah. What about this one? Deal damage to target enemies, yeah, and a bit more. Brutality is good for auto attacks. Maximum health is not necessary for the dude. It's just that... What's this? Defense increases all resistance, nah. Block chance, no. Why would you want this guy to have additional attacks? Makes no sense. Only the maximum health, so... Maybe this one as well, but nah. Discipline doesn't make any... Maybe you can use brutality and discipline to give him some dagger weapons also. But that's it. Let's just give him some AoE capabilities. Or can we... Now we can't give him anything else, so let's give him this. And... apply. Anselm. Anselm. I still am unsure what to do with this dude. Yeah, let's just save up all the ability points and put them all into discipline once we have it all. Very good idea. What did Anselm get? Yeah, he got another constitution point. Let's give him even more health. Wow, look at that. Very interesting. So 1 point in willpower increases the defense or the resistance by 2. 1 point in constitution increases it also by 2. So constitution and willpower have the same defense capabilities. I just want this dude to have a ton of health. Alrighty. So it's intensa. What about this guy? Item cost for everything you buy. Or maybe I'm gonna go... Oh, yes. I'm gonna give this dude a damage aura. Increases the attack power of up to 10 allied units and heroes around you. Attack power. Then we have the resistance. Okay, what's this? Grants you an aura that increases the focus regeneration. So this is there to make you fight better. But I'm gonna go with Raleigh. Nice. Now we're extremely good. Let's give him a... Do I have to click on it? Don't think so. Oh, wow. Nice. Let's see... Fighting power. Okay, damage is 58. And if I take this dude and move him a little to the side... Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, no, it's...
Yes?
This is the wrong one. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, because they're a squad, that's why. How do I don't get them out of the squad. That's a bit of a problem. So let's take this dude again. So 58.
What is it?
This guy is 32 and we are at 39. 132. 39 and 132. Okay.
Made up your mind?
39 and 132. Ah. Still 132.
What's next?
And... oh, 30... oh, okay. So it's the normal damage that goes up. But the abilities don't get stronger. That's weird. Yeah, I can't just cast anything here. Also, that one doesn't work. So, if you want to boost some caster people...
Orders? Of course.
What you want... what you want is just focus regeneration. I don't know about the damage, though. I think it's just normal right-click auto-attack damage. And also the damage type is dependent on the weapon itself. Attacks per second turn so much. The abilities do scale with other things. So... oh, wait. Because this is actually a weapon. Maybe this is slightly different. 170, 175. Damage target enemy plus point... your weapon damage. Damage is increased if the target is for... wait a minute. Let's unequip this one. This one says 62. Okay. No, it's slightly higher. 49.
I'm ready.
45. Okay. So it's normal attacks that do end up getting buffed. Very interesting. Oh, wait. I also wanted to level up some other characters in here. Totally forgot about that. Bertrand will... yeah, benefit from what? Determines the damage you inflict with strength-based weapons and abilities. Also increases your block chance. He's not blocking. I want him to... use his abilities a bit more. That would be sweet. The thing is 11. He can use the abilities twice in combat, and that's it. If I give him, let's say, bonus in willpower, I need to level this up 3 times, and then he can use the skills once more. That's how much focus he gets. It's not that much, to be honest. Not that much. It's a very, very low amount. So it would be better to just give him more dexterity. Wow. 54. Also, does the buff increase the damage as a percentage, or is it more a flat amount? That's also something to keep in mind. So, Bertrand, Anselm is... well, yeah, we have to wait for Anselm, but Sentenza is gonna get some more strength to make the abilities stronger. 2 additional strength, and I think you can't get more than 10 points in here. So, that's weird. Maybe I end up with maxed out characters from the get-go. Kind of feels weird. Or maybe the idea is to utilize the multiple characters in the squad. Okay. No, it's just this dude here. I don't know what to pick. In the end, I'm just gonna wait until a specific spell gets available.
Let's see.
Good to see you back, soldier. Any luck with the provisions yet?
Kind of. Let's talk about Gilbert first.
Actually, let's talk about Gilbert first. I think you left out something there, didn't you? The boy wasn't a simple thief. He was just protecting his dying father.
I had a feeling you were going to say this. I left that part out. But why shouldn't I? That boy was delusional. He kept on giving our best provisions to his old man, who was already 1 foot into the grave. I didn't even think he was still alive, so I didn't tell you.
So, we have two parties, both of them liars. Yeah, I see your point. I take the provisions myself. Well, that's also one thing, but I see both points, to be
I
honest.
see your point. Still, you shouldn't have lied, especially not to a member of the Wolf Guard.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Okay, anyway, here's the food.
We made sure Gilbert won't bother you again.
Let me see. Blazes, yes! That's almost all of it. Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Well, you said thank you.
Wait a moment. Here, take this. It's something I took from a dead mage we found on the roadside. I was going to sell it, but it's the least we can do for you.
Thank you. Best of luck to you and your people.
And to you.
All right, that was the last distraction. Let's get back to the task at hand.
Understood.
There's so much more distraction coming. Okay. So, this ring gives me either HP or focus or more HP. Interesting. An amulet. So, who would benefit from it the most? This is a trinket. We can put 2 rings on there. The bonus 50 amulet. Well, I could make this one a living tank. But I could also... Like, the thing with focus points is just that they're so useful, but I don't know how much health can be used here. But yeah, this guy is just gonna end up with tons of health. Alright, I still haven't found the redhead yet. So she's speaking about a redhead and I don't know where. So I don't understand that. Someone with red hair is supposed to be next to this camp. And I don't know where that is. And if I go any further this way, then I will end up in this territory with the... looks like elves to me. So... let's explore the rest of this area. Oh yeah. What is this? Wasn't it wolves or so? Yeah. I went all the way down here, killed some wolves, and then I'm kind of at a farm. Ooh, yeah. Let's just steal some food. Orcish dagger. What does an orcish dagger do in here?
What the? Elves?
What do you mean? I haven't seen any elves yet. It's, maybe over there? No.
Acknowledged.
Ah, there we have the buildings. Okay. Let's just not get in contact with them. Keep our distance. What's this? The bodies show clear signs of the bloodburn. The bodies are slightly swollen and have started to decompose. You estimate the time of death to be about 2 days ago.
Yes.
Both of those bodies or just the right one? Yes, both of those.
Understood.
Right away.
Acknowledged.
Whoa, huge ass bugs. Yeah, let's use this one. Let's see what happens. Okay. So that one gets bashed in the face. Oh. And another one of these. That multi-hit is really useful. Oh, can't use any abilities. That is quite nice. So this is an anti-mage skill, or anti-anyone skill, basically. We got some food. We Got more wood, and there we have some items. What's this? Venom sack. Some loot. Huh. Okay, so when it's called loot, it's just stuff that can be sold. It doesn't look like it has any other purpose than that.
Of course.
So, that was this.
Let's go. Onwards.
Understood.
Actually, the area is quite small.
Huh, what's this?
What's what?
Looks like an old trading post.
Ah, that one.
I guess it got overrun by rebels during the Mage Wars. We might actually use it as an outpost if we need help from our troops.
Speaking of troops, where's the rest of the Wolf Guard? Didn't you say we'd meet up with them near the King's Forest?
Yes, but they're still up north taking care of some rebels. They should arrive soon, though.
Let's not trigger this, you know?
Yes.
Because every time you... Oh,
Stay alert.
at least
Right
it was in
away.
the first... I think it was the first installment. So if you activate the RTS mode by triggering the town center or a ruin or something else, you start generating enemies, or the enemies start spawning this way around. Why? Why what? Diogia, the Bloodburn has reached us. Harren, oh guardians, Harren is gone. The plague took him like wildfire, raging and consuming until it burned the life out of him. Tiara saved me. I can't shake the image of him from my mind. We were careful to avoid contact with the others in the village after your last letter, but 3 days ago Harren fell ill. He tried to hide it from me, as if I wouldn't notice the sweat and vacant stare. He was so cross when I suggested he see our village healers. The Bloodburn is worse than anyone described. It is not a sickness, it is torture, inflicted upon us by the Guardians. No, sickness torments a man into mutilating himself to relieve the pain. Harren was screeching by the end. Is it horrible that I was glad when it was over? Why do the Guardians punish us? We are farmers, pawns in a game played by greater powers. What have we ever done to deserve this? I'm sitting here reliving his death over and over. It is a nightmare, like a garish puppet show. I can't turn away from. I can't bear to look at him. His blistered skin, his blood-soaked clothes, his bloated face. There are moments where I swear I see him from the corner of my eye, standing there, staring at me. If I turn to look, there's only emptiness. Has it spread to me too? I fear the village will burn our farmstead down if they find out what happened. Their paranoia is warranted. After all I've seen, would the fire cleanse us? Perhaps it would. Not be so bad to join Harren. Perhaps that would make the nightmare stop. Stay safe, Diogia. The Bloodburn is coming for us all. Your sister, Lodesa.
Let's see.
The bodies show clear signs, decomposing, estimate of time 2 days ago. Interesting. So it was all 2 days ago, right? It's a very, very quick disease if you think about it. It could be that someone else took care of them. There are more bodies. What is this?
Corpses. Was still fresh. They don't show any symptoms of the Bloodburn.
That's not good. We should hurry.
Well, it's actually good because it means that we are not getting killed by anything.
Interesting.
At least, not by the Bloodburn.
Will do.
Ah, that river looks nice. Kind of feels as if the water flows too fast, though. Just slightly. Ever so slightly too fast.
Got it.
Take them down!
Uh-oh. And this one gets the AoE, and that one also. How long? 10 seconds. Same as this. Okay, so AoE skills have the same cooldown. Those two. And AoE. Okay, so they have to stand really close together, I believe, in order for the arrow to go from one target to the next. And in here we have that stuff. Oh, I also got an additional entry about wolves.
Mm-hmm.
I have to read up on that.
Understood.
As you command.
Understood. Got it.
Hey guys, I kind of continue to compare this game to the first installment for some reason, because it's much fresher in my mind, and also kind of felt a much better game than the second one. So in this case here we have like just a black, well, end of the map. But in the first one, because of the whole convocation thing that basically shattered the land and flooded everything, you end up with islands. And an island has the interesting property of just stopping, right, with water around it. So you end up with a much more pleasant to look at border of the map, where there's water and continues to be water. Whereas in here you just have blackness, darkness. Kind of makes no sense.
Destroyed.
It's not that wide. We could jump.
Liannon's to the east. No point in making detours.
Oh, come on. Okay,
All right.
you can't trigger it again, it seems. Did anyone get a level up in here? Nope. Okay.
Of course. Understood.
That's probably the same as before, right? Yeah. Clear signs of Bloodburn 2 days ago. Okay, what are they? They are resistant to white magic. Not as much to frost. A lot to blunt, but not as much to thrust. Pointy stuff. Seems to be very potent. Damn it. I'm running out of focus points.
For the crown! For the crown!
So, once the last one got killed, do we end up with loot to pick up? Nah. It's not always loot to get. Only sometimes.
Yes.
As you command.
And there are the elves again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please don't attack me, goblins. Sweet.
Understood.
Good. So, that one gets in this thingy, and damn it. That one gets the AoE. Okay, we got it.
Let's see.
There are tons of black hoods. Good. I can't get to the other side yet.
Let's go.
Need a bridge to cross it. What do we have here? Fish. Okay, how would you interact with this thing?
Of course.
It looks interactable. Maybe this is part of a mission. Either this or it's broken.
Will do.
Salangar, who are you? And what by Ellen's reigns are you doing here?
Sentenza Noria, General of the Wolf Guard, and we'll be the ones asking the questions. This is Northander territory.
Wolf. Oh, I see. Then talk to our scryer, Liannon, Evran. I believe she will want to have a word with you.
So do I.
Talk to Scryer Liannon.
Onwards.
Evran?
Okay, so Evran means human, I believe.
Evran?
Evran? Elven dialect. It means something like human or orc.
It means brown blood, or stranger, as opposed to Evwen, which means pure blood.
Brown blood. Why?
I don't know.
Interesting. So they are brown-blooded creatures. Brown in the sense of red, mostly. Because back in the day, there weren't that many different colors, to be honest. It was much simpler. There was no green. Like, the green was some kind of blue, I believe. Just a different tint of blue.
Now would you look at that?
You shouldn't be here.
Yes.
Like, people had no idea of what green is, I believe. Or maybe they could, they could see it, but they couldn't describe it because they didn't think of it as a thing to be different.
Interesting.
More leather armor, sweet. So, who can wear the leather armor? Studded thingy here. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. No, this is reinforced. I'm looking for the studded one. That's the one. 15. Yeah, that's 18. And also he's a ranged character. He wouldn't benefit from it too much. Anselm, yeah, already too high. 24. Need to get better equipment for that. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Crossbows. It's a two-handed weapon, but DPS is pretty low. What's that? Orcish cleaver, 6 point something. Nope.
Orders.
There. I just hadn't selected it.
Of course.
Talk to Scryer Liannon.
Stay alert.
Scryer this, scryer that. Okay.
Understood.
Onwards.
Do we get more loot chests or something? No.
Right away. Let's go.
Acknowledged.
Ooh. What happened here?
Let's see.
Okay.
Understood.
Someone got attacked. Could be that it was the elves doing. Okay, can't go up there. It's limited. That's where we have to enter. So, let's check out the northern territory a little bit further. What else do we have here? Tons of pumpkins. Who is this? Scry Liannon.
What is it?
Are they waiting in front of Liannon? Could be.
Talk to Scryer Liannon.
Yeah, I got that much. Very interesting. Very interesting. But before we talk to her, we have a little... we end this little episode. Continue, of course, with her. And the rest of Liannon at another time. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!